Hello everybody, welcome to this week's vlog. This week's vlog is very exciting and I'm just going to intro it really quickly. So my sister and her husband and I are actually travelling down to Hobart today because we're going to the screening of Dominion down in Hobart, if you know what that is. But we're also going to go down there and have a bit of like a foodie weekend. I just thought I'd intro it really quickly because it's probably going to be really short because I don't like vlogging in front of other people, but yeah. I hope you enjoy this vlog. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get it started. I'm gonna clean my car first though because it's gross.
Of course we keep on going, though everybody know it. The truth about our way, we tied it loose ends up, I'm sorry. Be cool, go on and fake it. We still know we will break it. We make the same mistakes we always made, and now let's face it.
So I just got home. I dropped Selena and Travis off, and before I end the vlog I thought I might show you what I got. So what we actually ended up doing to finish off the trip is we had a massive esky in the back of my car and we stopped at Lindisfarne IGA. Now we're part of like all the Tasmanian vegan group things and everybody raves around Lindisfarne IGA, and we were like, we just want to go see what they have and grab as much as we can, because up here in Launceston you can get quite a bit but not the stuff that we want to get. So two things I really wanted to get, I did manage to pick up, so I'm so happy about that. But I've got these two bags here, spent a total of about $120, and I thought I would just show you what I got before I put it away, because some of it does have to go in the freezer. Oh, first thing I got, we went up to Straight Up Coffee and Food and I just got a keep cup. I've been meaning to get one for so long. Obviously they're amazing for the environment, and then also a plus is that sometimes a coffee shop will give you a cheaper coffee because, you know, and I really like this one because it was just grey and black and it has the Straight Up logo on that, and I think it's really cool, so I picked that up. But that's not food. Anyway, moving on to the stuff we picked up from the IGA. So they had nooch in the like traditional thing, like this is how you see it everywhere. So I was like, I'm not really a nooch person, like I don't buy it because I think it's really too expensive for me. But I saw this and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy it. Everything was super expensive. I didn't get the receipt, but I do remember the cost of some things. This was just over $11, I think. I found these cookies and they are Golden Crunch cookies, and they're vegan, and I just thought, you know what, these, I feel like they'd be like, you know, the honey, you know, like you can get those like honey bears. Like obviously I don't eat them anymore, but I feel like these would kind of be like a golden syrupy kind of flavored cookie. So I'm not gonna taste test any of this in the video because I'm thinking if you guys are interested in seeing a vegan taste test slash mukbang, let me know down below because I might film that with my sister. Obviously she's vegan as well, and then just try a whole bunch of food including cheesecakes and all that kind of stuff. So let me know down below if you do want to see that, and if you do, I will do it for Wednesday's video. Picked up 2 little packets of lollies. So these are organic fruit snacks made with real fruit juice. They were like 65 cents for this tiny packet. And then I got some cola bottles that are vegan and sugar-free and all of that good stuff. So I just thought I'd try those. In keeping with the snacky foods, I got 4 bars. So I got, they're all by Go Max Go Foods. Never heard of it before, but everything's vegan and looks amazing. So I got the Twilight candy bar, which is caramel and fluffy chocolate nougat in chocolatey coating. I got a Buccaneer, which is a fluffy chocolatey nougat in a chocolate coating. So pretty much these are kind of like the same. And then I got 2 of these, which is just called the twofer. It's cookie topped with caramel and chocolatey coating. The cookie sold it to me, so I got 2. They were literally $4.95 a bar, so that's fucking stupid. But anyway, moving on to the most exciting part, which is all the freezer stuff. So I love pies, so I ended up getting 2 pies. These just got out of the esky, so sorry if all the boxes and everything's a bit soggy. So they had so many to choose from, but none of them really appealed to me because they're all a bit weird. But I got the Mexican Magic, which is mushroom nuggets and kidney beans in mild mushroom nuggets and kidney beans in mild chili tomato salsa. So that sounds really good to me. I also got the spicy Thai pie, which is chicken style chunks, mushrooms and spinach in tom yum sauce. So they both had mushrooms in them, so I'm a sucker for mushrooms. So I got that. I then found these waffles, which don't actually say vegan anywhere on the box, but we triple checked the ingredients and they're definitely dairy free and there's no egg, so we're just gonna roll with it. And I just have always wanted to try toasted waffles. I've never even had them before I was vegan, so I got those and they are the blueberry flavor. So I'm probably going to have these for tea tonight, honestly. Okay, so the next 3 things are the things I'm most excited about. So I got mac and cheese. It's not the diet mac and cheese because I didn't have that, but it's vegan chow creamery, so mac and chow. Essentially it's just pasta with the cheesy sauce made from that company. I don't know, we'll see what it's like. Super excited to try this, which is really funny because I didn't even eat mac and cheese before I was vegan. Like I never ate it. I think I've eaten it like twice in my life, and now since I'm vegan, it's like, because it's one of those foods that a lot of people want and need to recreate, so it's just become an obsession of mine. So I got that. I got the So Good, no, not So Good. I got the So Delicious dairy free ice cream sandwiches. I used to love ice cream sandwiches. Maxi Bonds were my shit. So I finally found some vegan ones in the Lindisfarne IGA. These were like $15.95 for a box of 8, and I had to give one to my sister. They're tiny, but you know what? I don't even care. So I got those. And the last thing, which is the thing I'm most excited about, I got a pizza. I got a frozen pizza. It's like such a simple thing, but when you're vegan, you literally cannot buy them in the mainstream shops. We cannot buy them in Launceston. So they had Dyer, I don't care, pizzas down there. So I think there was like 4 or 5 different options. I just got the classic margarita because I just, something about the classic margarita, it's just so good. So I got that. My sister got fire roasted vegetables or something, but they had heaps. Well, they had like 4 or 5 different options and I would have loved to get them all. But here's the kicker. I paid $26 for a frozen pizza. Yeah. I paid $26 for a frozen margarita pizza. So it's probably really good that we don't have them up here in Launceston because I would be broke. But anyway, I am going to put this all away. But before I do that, I do want to quickly touch on the serious side of all this. So Selena and I, the prompt for us to go to Hobart was the screening of Dominion, which is a documentary that has just been, like this was the second last stop on their like tour for screening it around Australia. And it was the most heartbreaking thing I've ever seen in my life. I didn't go, I'm not going to talk about it too much, but I didn't go vegan. I feel really horrible saying this, but when I went vegan, it wasn't, my first thought wasn't for the animals, it was for my health. But obviously you become a vegan, you turn into this, you like change your lifestyle, and the ethical side of it, it just smacks you in the face, as it does, and it's always there. But I've never watched the graphic side of the documentaries. Like I cannot watch it because I know that it's there and I know that it's happened and I know how sad it is. And yes, I have watched it before, but I don't like, I don't know, I feel like once you've seen it, there's two different ways you can go about it. So once you've seen it, you either can get desensitized to it, which is a natural thing. If you get desensitized to graphic imagery of animal cruelty, don't feel bad. It's just a natural thing that our brains do. But for me, it just gets worse. It went for over 2 hours and I sat there for half of it just like this. Like I can't watch it. Sometimes I had to block my ears because of the screams. But essentially it was the animal agriculture industry in Australia. And I think that is what really hurt and hit me like right there, is that all of this footage was in Australia. It wasn't in America where everything's just like, I don't know, but it was in Australia and some of it was in Tasmania. And it just really, it is heartbreaking. And I was crying and, you know, people got up and left. I wanted to get up and leave at some point, but it is heartbreaking. And if you, I just think no one can watch that documentary and not go vegan, because it's happening in Australia. Everything they show, almost everything that was shown that was happening at these farms is legal, and that is disgusting. And as heartbreaking as it is to watch and to witness, it is a very necessary documentary that needs to be seen. And I'm gonna sit here, I'm not a preachy vegan. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and preach and tell you have to be vegan. Everyone I know in my life personally, apart from my sister, is not vegan, not even vegetarian. But it's a really important part of my life and who I am and how I intend to live my life going forward. But I'm not a preachy vegan, and I honestly don't ever intend to be, but watching that stuff makes me so angry at the world. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna link the Dominion Movement website down below if you wanna read about it, watch the trailer, whatever. It would mean a lot to me if you did that. So yeah, that is the whole reason we went down. And then obviously we got to enjoy all the yummy food that Hobart has to offer at the same time. So that was great, but yeah, just wanted to kind of end this on the topic of why we actually went down, because it is more than just about the food. It's about the animals, it's about the world, it's about your health, it's vegan for everything. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it and subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to see more content from me. And I will catch you guys in the next one.